Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views. Today is May 17, 2019. My name's Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. Right now, we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading lower by about 20.5 points to 28.58 per contract. You're going to see right here the futures did catch a quick bid higher, and that was on some news that President Trump will not increase tariffs on cars for 6 months. That news is kind of old, came out earlier in the week, and was being reiterated this morning. So I'm not really so sure why that was coming out again, but the market did react off of it. So it just goes to show you that the market's reacting on any kind of trade news going on. So we'll see how this all plays out, but we do have the futures lower today by 20.5 points at the moment, and we'll see where this market goes. Today is also options expiration for the month of May, so just be aware of that. Now let's get into stocks in the news. NVDA is up first. Big semiconductor play here. Stock closed yesterday at $160.19, now trading at $159.03. Now, this doesn't look like a big deal. Stock's basically flat from where it closed yesterday. But look at the big after-hours move it had. It went all the way up towards, or actually went to 172, and now here it is all the way down to 159 again. So gave up all the after-hour gains, and now it's in negative territory. So I think traders really going to have to keep an eye on this one today. We'll be looking at it once the opening bell rings. Unfortunately, we don't have a gap up or a gap down to do much with. We really have a flat market for this at the moment. So we'll keep an eye on it, and we will look at this one once the opening bell rings. Sticking with the semiconductor theme, you want to take a look at Applied Materials, which is AMAT, A-M-A-T. This is another one. Had a big pop after earnings yesterday, went up to 44.5. Now trading back down to around 42.30. It's still in positive territory from yesterday's close, which was $41.66. But it definitely has trimmed a lot of those after-hour gains. And you can see really this morning, stock has come in quite a bit. We'll see how it plays out once the opening bell rings. We'll see where it goes. I have no levels for it yet, but if we need them, I will find them. Next up, we're going to take a look at BIDU. BIDU is the ticker symbol here. Stock right now is getting hammered, trading at $133.75. This stock closed at $153.70. Now, this is probably the second largest Chinese ADR in China. It's considered the Google of China. And if you just take a look at a daily chart, this thing has been in a downtrend forever now, and today it is absolutely getting slaughtered. So I was going to look around the 133 level for a bounce, but I honestly have to look lower now, and I do have another level worked out, and I'll post that up in the intraday stock chat room a little bit later. But pretty incredible. This stock is now down to 133 and change, and we'll see where it goes once the opening bell rings. But I do have a level still a little bit lower, but it should be pretty solid. Next up, we want to take a look at Pinterest. PINS is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at $25.47. This closed yesterday at $30.86. Ouch, that's a big haircut. You can see the fall after hours. Stock went as low as 24, I think it was 24.75. Yeah, right at 24.74. Now it's sitting at around 25.47. So that's still an ugly chart. Again, there's not a lot I could do with this name. I do think Pinterest, even though it's a new issue, should have pretty decent support around this 25 area. But again, we'll look at this one once the opening bell. Remember, this is a new issue. It's only about a month old. So again, not a great start out of the gate with their first earnings report. Next up, I want to take a look at John Deere. John Deere getting hammered today. This stock closed at $145.99. Now trading at $139.15. So John Deere under pressure. Again, we'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. Right now, I am leaning much lower. There's definitely some support at 135, but that level was tested so many times in the past already throughout 2018. I'm not sure it's going to hold much more. So again, we'll look at John Deere once the opening bell rings. Anytime you look at Deere, you also want to look at CAT, which is Caterpillar. That stock getting hit again today, closed at 126.60, now trading at 124.50. So again, Caterpillar under pressure, John Deere under pressure. Let's take a look at one more here. We're going to go with IQ. This is kind of a new issue as well. When you take a look at a monthly chart, you're going to notice this has only been around since April of 2018. So it's just a year and a month old. When you look at the intraday action, though, This is down at around 1910, closed at 2038. So good little haircut there. Again, I have levels ready for IQ, believe it or not. I was able to find the level, and I'll give that out in the intraday stock chat room. But it would be somewhere, a little bit lower than where we are now. It wouldn't really be right where we are. So we're going to look a little bit lower on this one. But again, IQ could come into play this morning. All right, let's switch gears here a little bit. Let's go over to the gold market. You're going to see gold futures today trading down $2.30 to $1,283.90 an ounce. Gold got hit a little bit yesterday. That was under some pressure. Today under a little bit more pressure. So again, gold trading down a bit more. We'll see if there's real fear in this market. Maybe gold gets a bid on that. But right now, it doesn't really seem to be a whole lot of fear. Markets have had a pretty good week. And then we're gapping down this morning. Nobody really cares. Everybody looks at that as a potential buying opportunity. Next up, we have crude oil higher by 41 cents today to $63.46 a barrel. If you take a look at the USO, good oil ETF, to track the movement in crude, you'll see this is trading at $13.19, up from $13.14 at yesterday's close. Once again, if you have not done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. We got lots of moving parts out here. We have increased volatility. Should make for a fun session. Again, if you have not done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial. You can trade right alongside of us. Have a great trading day, everybody, and we'll see you a little bit later on the charts.